Hey guys, what's going on? Gonna take a quick look here at a coin called Velo. Ticker for this is VELO, and right now I'm on a weekly time frame. A few things. First, if you're not subscribed and you want to get notified when I release new videos, click subscribe, click the bell, click on all. Also, if you want to place a trade that's not going to hassle you to submit your personal ID, BloFin right here has no KYC. So if you want to sign up to this exchange and get some bonuses in the process, you can use the link in the pinned comment and the description. Honestly, it's probably a good idea to sign up to a few different non-KYC exchanges right now if you're someone who cares about your privacy, because what I've noticed is that when these exchanges do implement KYC, sometimes they kind of grandfather people in for an extended period of time beyond that, right? So they'll say all new people signing up have to submit their ID, but people who are already using the exchange, they either don't hassle them at all or they give them an extended grace period. So since we're on the precipice of what could potentially be a major altcoin season, you might want to have these accounts set up in case you have to do some swapping and you want to retain your privacy. Alright, so let's get back to Velo. Admittedly, I've been kind of slacking on the TA videos lately, but I saw this and I just wanted to point it out to you guys. Okay, so very basic chart, as you can see right here. We recently broke out of this symmetrical triangle formation, and you'll see that I have these four horizontal lines marked on my chart right here. If you want to replicate that on your chart, I kind of recommend that you do that. The first level is going to be right at the low of this candle wick right here. I have it at around 0.015109. But you'll see it was support right here. We came below it, came back up to it, and here it was resistance, okay? So pop that on your chart, although I don't think we're coming back down to this level anytime soon, if ever. Okay, the next level up, and this is more relevant, just take a horizontal ray or a trend line or whatever you prefer, and paste it right at the low of these candle bodies right here at approximately 0.0244. And once again, you'll see this level serving as support multiple times right here back in 2022, and when the price came back up to it, we got a hard rejection off of it. So previous support flipped to resistance, no surprise there. And what you can see now, the price has broken above it. So if we do get a pullback, a retest of this broken resistance, then you can look to this level to serve as a potential support. Okay, beyond that, which is going to be the next level of resistance, is going to be right up here at approximately 0.037272. And again, if you want to see how I got that, just look left and you'll see it was support all throughout here. We came below it, approached it from underneath, and that was a trigger point, a major sell-off from there, okay? So once again, another example of previous support flipping to resistance. So likewise, if we do get a pullback on Velo, you can anticipate this broken level of resistance serving as a support, right? Okay, so as the price is coming up here, 0.037 potential resistance, what I can potentially see happening is we come up here, we get a bit of a sell-off, and if we come back down here to retest this broken level of resistance as a support, that's going to make for an excellent buying opportunity, because you're going to be able to control your risk and set up a trade with a good R&R, good risk-reward ratio. And if I were entering a trade here, I would target the resistance right up here at this red box. And the reason why I have this red box drawn on my chart, first, it's the golden pocket Fibonacci resistance. So if we take a fib, run it from this previous swing high here all the way down to the low, you'll see this is where we have the 618 and the 65%, once again called the golden pocket. And this is a region where I would anticipate the price to react to, not only because it's a Fibonacci resistance, but also because it's the measured move target from the breakout of this symmetrical triangle, right? So if we take a trend line, draw from the high of this triangle down to the low, just measure the widest part basically, and then project that from your breakout point. Look where that takes us, right to the 618 to a T, right? So that's all the way up here at around 0.085, so that's going to be a good return. Obviously, a lot of the time what happens when you come to this 618 is you get like a wick up to the 65% with the body closed back down below the 618. So just be aware of that if you're ever looking to short moves to the golden pocket. Make sure you place your stop loss above the 65%. Now in this particular market, because it's a bull market, I don't recommend trading against the trend. So me personally, I'm holding my spot bags for the next few months. And with my trading portfolio, I'm only taking longs, and I'm just buying pullbacks to support. I'm trading with the trend, not against it. Okay, so what I can see potentially happening right here, we come up to the 50% Fibonacci retracement. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this 50% retracement, it aligns perfectly where I had this line drawn right here based on the previous price action, right? So we're approaching the 50 right now. Wouldn't be surprised if we get a bit of a sell-off, maybe a pushback down to retest, again, this broken level of resistance as a support. Buyers will most likely step in here at around 0.025. And if we're lucky enough to get that trade set up, with an entry at the top of these candle bodies right here, the obvious potential support, place a stop loss below this line with a take profit right around the top of this measured move and the 618 Fibonacci resistance level. And this is going to give us a risk-reward ratio of 1 to 13, meaning for every $1 we risk, we could potentially get $13 back in return. So in terms of percentage gain, that will give us 247% to the upside, while risking around 19% to the downside. So that looks good to me. Get that off of there. So yeah, pretty basic here. We're approaching the 50%. Potential pullback, we might blast right through it all the way up to the golden pocket, or if we do get a pullback, you have a clear-cut potential support region right here. A pullback is going to give you a better R&R trade, but you know, for holding spot, gradually accumulating up to this golden pocket probably wouldn't be a bad idea either. Although, of course, I'm not giving you financial advice, but to me, this looks like a pretty good chart. I'm not too familiar with what exactly this coin does. I know they have, I don't think they're based in Southeast Asia, and there's some major corporations behind it, one of them being CP Group. And I spend a lot of time in Thailand, so I'm familiar with this corporation. They own pretty much all the 7-Elevens here. I think there's thousands of them, and they're involved in like food wholesale and just all kinds of stuff. And they're very politically connected as well. The owners of this company are literally billionaires, and they rub shoulders with all the top politicians here in Thailand. And they're likely big players throughout the entire Southeast Asia region, right? So if anyone's familiar with the fundamental case for Velo, please feel free to share it in the comments. All I'm personally doing is looking at the chart, and this looks like a very bullish chart to me. Okay, so those are your levels. Just wanted to point this out once again. If you found this video helpful, click like. If you want to help me out, subscribe. And if you're looking for a place to trade, Velo in particular, but all sorts of other coins, either spot positions or with leverage, and if you want a place where you're not going to have to do KYC, at least now anyway, and I don't think anytime in the near future, just head on over to BloFin. Once again, links in the pinned comment and description. And if you use that link, you're going to activate some pretty good sign-up bonuses. All right, so hopefully you found that helpful. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.